Hey you, how's it going? Jay here, President of the Starving Artists Association. Welcome to Jumpstart Your Art. You can do this. Let's get started.
Okay, lesson 1, light source. I see some people that are beginning painters that the light seems to be coming from everywhere, and that doesn't work. It makes them uneasy. It makes the audience uneasy because that's not the way the light usually works. We're used to seeing light coming from the sun, and so it's consistent. And so we're calling this over here our light source. Our light's coming from here, okay? And it's hitting what? It's hitting an apple. Alrighty then. An apple, we think, oh, it's red. And what shape is an apple? Well, it's apple shape. And what is an apple shape? An apple shape, you can go to your produce store and look at all the apples and you'll see there are all kinds of shapes. So we're just going to make like a generic apple shape. Okay. I'm not drawing real carefully. Never start out drawing real carefully. So I say, maybe I just don't. And our apple, of course, is sitting on a table because our apple's not floating in space. Alright then. Now the apple's hitting one side of the thing. There's another little point I would like to make here. And I'll just take some pink, which as you remember, which is a tint. Now apple isn't just a round ball, it's not a beach ball. It's got a little dimple in the top, right? That the stem comes out of. You don't always have stems on them in the store, but you know it did have a stem. All right, now the light's hitting over here. So over here is going to be a lighter color. Over here is going to be a darker color. Right? So we're trying, an apple is smooth. Look at the nature of the beast. The apple is smooth and shiny, right? It's going to be pretty dark over here. We get a pretty strong light coming over there, and it's going to be like that. It's going to get medium, and over on that side, it's going to get downright light. Light's hitting right here. So it's going to be light. It's going to get lighter, lighter, lighter as it goes toward the center. You got a gradient, light to dark, right? We're going to remember that. Don't forget there's a dimple there. Now we're going to blend it in, see how we're doing. Not too bad yet. But we got a long way to go. Is it that lopsided? Let me see. Is that better? And lighter, lighter, and then we're going to blend that. Let's see what that does. Now I've used black, and so I'm going to spray it with my fixative real quick so it'll dry fast. because black is very smudgy. Now I'm not liking the background already, although it kinda doesn't matter, and it could wait till later, and it will wait till later. Just gonna make this a little more. Oh my gosh, what I did, pick up green. Just trying to drawing a little bit. Right? And you keep on refining the drawing the whole time. Now remember that the apple hang on a minute. The apple getting hit with light right here. And the apple, as we decided, is smooth and shiny, right? Hitting. It's also hitting the side of the stem. What else is it doing? It's hitting that little rim around the dimple, right? Let's see what that's doing. That's getting somewhere. And you're always adjusting the color, like, oh, that's too white, that's pale. Okay. So, I think I want more better now. Alright, looking a little bit more like an apple. Now then, the apple is sitting on something, so it's casting an apple-shaped shadow. What's the deal with shadows? Shadows are not just like black shapes. And this depends on how low the light is, how big your shadow is. Well, let's just say it's just like the average one. Kind of like that, perhaps. It's darkest right here, where the rubber meets the road, you might say. And then it comes in another gradient. It gets lighter as it goes away from the thing casting the shadow. And it really kind of fades out. Depends on your light, but it kind of fades out on the edges like that. There we go. An interesting thing that an apple does. One of the interesting things, I think. I want this a little darker. This gradient is not grading enough. One interesting thing that apple does is it's pretty dark down there. It has a little bounce light bouncing up in the shadow like that. Now those are kind of hard to make, but they really add realism to your thing. Alright, so don't like the shape of that apple too much. I gotta be careful because I'm using black and it is smudgy, so I probably better spray again, huh? Alright, well that's looking like something. Let's see, where are we at? There's some more to take into consideration. Light's coming from this way, the shadows are over there. The stone has a shadow. Something else is coming around here. It's then gonna be dark down here. Isn't it? You know what I was just gonna do? This stem is gonna cast a curvy shadow over that curvy thing. Shadows can go curvy like that. Alright, how are we doing? Not bad, not bad. Now the apple, as we said, is smooth, and it's firm, I guess you could say. And so it's hitting right here, and we got a little highlight right here. That's could use a little softening, couldn't it? Use all that much left in that. And glass of this up and do a spray. Highlights fades a little bit on the edges. Keep that right there. I don't know. Maybe that's too red. Maybe that should be more pink. What do you think? I don't like it being pure white like that. I want it to have some color in it. That got better? I've got the color down there to darken that up a bit. Okay, well that's not too bad. The light, by the way, is hitting right here. It's hitting on the other side. How are you doing? Not bad. It's looking a little bit like an apple, huh? Now you're gonna fuss with the gradient, and you say, well, it's too red there, it's too whatever there. Some apples have like little gold streaks. Helps to really look at an actual apple. That kind of helps. But the light is hitting the side of the thing. It's hitting this little dimple. It's dark down there because it's going around. Of course, it's dark over here. It's darkest right there, and I seem to have lost my highlight. Or bounce light, we call that. And that's probably too much. Oh yes, it is. It's too much. So let's darken that with some red. I'm gonna mix that a little too. A little too red. Very dark right there. I'm gonna make that a little more subtle. Color that for there. And as I said, getting lighter up that way, so that you can see some of the table through it. Now, there's an apple, and it's on a table. And this table, theoretically, could be anything you want. It could be a stone wall. It could be what I say it is. I say it's a table for these purposes. And the light's hitting it. I'm being a lot more careful the way I'm drawing this right now. I'm hitting it high like that. And what else? You can have a stone wall behind it. You could have beams behind it. You can have whatever you want behind it. I think I'd like something like medium colored. I don't know what color I want. And that's the wonder of being an artist. Here's a color that contrasts with the red. Of course, and then you can work on the background. Make it prettier. And if it's gonna be like an old barn or something, that's up to you. And there we are. A happy apple with a light source. So practice, practice, practice. Try different fruits, try bananas. Put them by a window, one light source. In other words, you don't have a lamp on the left and a window on the right. Try putting one light source. It makes it very dramatic. Okay? And have fun.